Hey viewers, welcome to day 53 of the last 100 days of 2015. Today we're playing Card Hunter. Card Hunter is a card-based role-playing board game, yes it really is, where you control your team's actions by playing cards to move and attack. Although this type of board game has been done many times before, the card game aspect of the game makes it a very strategic game. It kinda looks like D&D, and it's definitely supposed to represent a cardboard game board, which I found very nice. As team members, you can choose between dwarves, humans and elves. The dwarves have good HP but slow movement, the elves have low HP but good movement, and the humans are kind of in between the two. They don't really have anything exceptional, either good or bad. Cards you play are divided in three categories: attack, movement and defense. There are some special cards as well, but I will not go over them, even though they are very useful. You'll see them if you play the game. The attack cards have a strength and a range, and you need line of sight to attack your opponents. Some cards work in a cone or bounce between people, and you can even catch your own team members in these AoE or bounce attacks, so moving your team members in the correct positions is crucial for perfect turns. Attacking an enemy from behind also ignores its block cards, meaning that the enemy will not get a chance to block. Once again, good positioning is crucial during the fights. The movement cards have a maximum range. You can move your characters to anywhere within the range. It has to be said that the larger distances are less common and should be used with care. The defense category contains two card types, armor and block. Armor prevents damage. Block cancels out the entire attack, but only after a die roll. Many block cards only trigger on certain types of attacks, making the game even more strategic. Players take turn playing cards. If you can't or don't want to play a card, you can skip your turn. If both players skip, the turn is over. At that point, each player has to discard until they have only two cards left, and they will keep these cards for the next turn. After this point, new cards are drawn and the next turn starts. If your opponent runs out of cards, but you still have cards left, you can play them all in a row, since the opposing player can do nothing except skip his or her turn. You can use this to your advantage, of course, although you may also choose to take your cards into the next turn to get more benefit out of them. When playing the game, I was at first underwhelmed by the way it played, but once I got into it, I started seeing more and more strategic possibilities and discovered that this was in fact a very well designed game. The cards and characters are very well balanced, and it seems that there are no real problems in any area or even the PvP scene. The only flaw I found in the game is that cancelling cards seems impossible. Once you selected, for example, a movement card, you can't cancel it. I discovered that when accidentally clicking one of the movement cards when I didn't want to use it, and not being able to find a way to reverse the accidental activation. Maybe it's possible to cancel the cards, but I couldn't find the cancel button anywhere. All in all, this is a fantastic game and is definitely worth a try. It's very well designed, has a very nice campaign and has very nice action in it. As said, even the PvP is well balanced. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. GG.